welcome back to another episode of Seagull's Mazda 323. Well, today some pretty cool parts turned up in the mail, and I'm not gonna lie, I am super excited. So we're gonna crack on with that tonight, and it is coilovers. So we're updating the crappy original suspension that was in it. I'm pretty sure it's like 30 years old. I'm not sure if it's ever been changed because I pulled one out and it looks shagged. But the guys who have helped me get the new parts for this car are these people here. And yeah, as I said, I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm self-funded, but I am learning as I go, and these guys have been really helpful for me, so have a look at them if you want to get some advice on your build, or if you're building the same car as I am. So they're very helpful, and parts was super fast. Well, I'm going to show you what I got, and we're going to do a step through on this. It's real easy. As I have mentioned in the past with this car, everything is pretty much just like Lego, and you just stick it on. You just got to know what you're getting is the right part. So I will probably put a link or something in the description if you're interested in that. Alright, so this is the brand of coilovers that we're going with. Pretty good. I'd say it's probably a pretty good step up from an original part, that's for sure, and we're going to definitely find out how they go. So this is what they look like when they come in. I've already unboxed this one. And that's going to be the front. Alright, so that's the rear springs unwrapped, and that's what they look like. As I said, it's super easy. It's 2 bolts on top, and just a bloop, slide it in, put the nuts on, attach the 2 nuts on the brake housing, and I'll show you what that looks like. This is what the original looked like. So it was probably long overdue to be replaced. Yeah. And this is what we're looking at here. So pretty easy. I've used a coat hanger just to take some of the pressure off of this. I'd probably recommend you do the same thing too, but real easy. And I'll just show you what the other side looks like because it's still assembled at this stage. So coming up and around, you've got to go into here, and you're going to go for that nut, and then there's one right in the back there as well. So there's only 2. It's a 14 mil, and you'll easy get it with this. This is what it looks like when she's all together. So give it a good spray, and I'm using that. Very, very good stuff. Spray that, spray the ones up top as well, let it settle for a bit, and then come and undo it. I loosened the top to start with and took them off. Let this be tied up with your coat hanger, and then this is what it looks like when it's in. Pretty simple, those 2 right up into there. I'm not too sure of the settings just yet. I'm just going to put them on as they come. They're all even. I measured everything up, so it looks pretty legit. So yeah, that's the back done. Put the wheel on, lower it down, get the front on. Right, so I'm just about to finish the front coilovers, and I do have the manual for this car, with all the torque sets, all the torque settings, all the basically what you tighten things to. But I always go with the tried and true method, and that's to get it to the tight point and say this: fish and chips. Done. Well, there you have it. Coilovers are on, and it pretty much went down, well, I measured it, it went down about 3 centimeters off the settings it came. Now I did run the coilover dampeners at 15 in the front and at 10 in the rear. They are as low as they can go on the front with the settings there for the spring height, or the coilover height, sorry, and you needed a 40 mil minimum distance in the bracket there, so that's what that is. But with the rear, we've got plenty of room to play with here just to drop that down, and I probably will intend to do that, but I've got to wait for the rear strut tower brace to come in, which will be another few days. But thanks very much to Otaku Garage. Amazing. Yeah, hit them up if you need parts, because the service was top level. Right, just a last quick update actually. Now that the car's settled and I took it for a quick drive, it actually dropped 5 centimeters. So that was off the original settings it came with in the box, and I just made sure everything was tight and whacked it in. It looks amazing, and it feels so much different now. Much more reactive in the cornering. It wants to hold in the corner instead of throw you out of it. So yeah, huge upgrade on the parts. We'll just do a quick walk around, but if you made it this far, you'll know that it's not over yet with this car. We've got more parts to go in and more coming. So stay tuned, and if you made it this far, leave a comment, bloop, or fish and chips. We'll just show you the front. Look at that. Most arousing.